Good evening, everyone. Legislative Day number 12 will now come to order. Please rise for a moment of silent meditation. Thank you very much. I'll now call on Councilwoman Vicki Almond, who would like to have a voice count.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. I'd like to introduce Gregory Jones, Troop 306, and this brave young man is going to come up and lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. I told him we'd all be nice.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Thank you, Greg.
Is there a motion to approve the journal for the meeting from June 4th?
I'll move it.
It's been moved. Is there a second?
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. The journal is approved. Enrollment of bills. Bills 47-18, 51-18, and 52-18 were passed by the council, signed by the executive, and hereby enrolled. Mr. Secretary, will you now read all the bills for introduction?
Bill 55-18, enterprise signs in the CB zone.
Okay, thank you. The council will now consider all bills for final reading and vote. Mr. Secretary, first bill, please.
Bill 53-18 is sponsored by Councilwoman Allman. Planned drive-in clusters.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chair. I believe you all received a memo about this. I apologize for not being at the work session when it was discussed. This bill is for the purpose of redefining and providing certain uses that are permitted within planned drive-in clusters, mostly related to vehicle issues, for instance, gas station and car washes. So it's really just redefining that. Thank you.
Are there any questions? No questions. Mr. Secretary, please call the roll for Bill 53-18.
Mrs. Allman?
Aye.
Mr. Jones?
Aye.
Mr. Quirk?
Aye.
Mr. Katch?
Aye.
Mr. Marks?
Aye.
Mrs. Bevins?
Aye.
Mr. Crandall?
Aye. Ayes have it. Bill 53-18 is passed. Mr. Secretary, next bill, please.
Bill 54-18 is sponsored by Councilman Quirk. Zoning regulations, the Neighborhood Commons Overlay District.
Councilman Quirk.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Bill 54-18 basically is for the purpose of amending uses permitted by special exception in the Neighborhood Commons Overlay District and generally relating to the Neighborhood Commons zoning. And all this bill does is simply allow volunteer fire company stations permitted by special exception in the underlying zone, specifically to help with Lansdowne Volunteer Station. We're fortunate to have Michael Sparks in the back, who's done a commendable job of really pushing Lansdowne Volunteer Station forward, and I do want to recognize and thank him for all his work along with all the volunteers at Lansdowne and the surrounding area. And this bill basically just helps expedite that and move that forward on the property that's always intended for this volunteer station to go to. I ask for your support.
Thank you, Councilman Quirk. Any questions? Mr. Secretary, please call the roll on Bill 54-18.
Mr. Quirk?
Aye.
Mr. Jones?
Aye.
Mrs. Allman?
Aye.
Mr. Katch?
Aye.
Mr. Marks?
Aye.
Mrs. Bevins?
Aye.
Mr. Crandall?
Ayes have it. Bill 54-18 is passed. Council will now consider all fiscal matters. Extensive testimony was taken at the council's work session on June 27th. The witnesses who testified at that work session are available to restate their testimony if needed. If a council member has any questions regarding a particular fiscal matter, that item will be discussed as a separate matter. I will now call upon the Secretary to read the cover letter for fiscal matters 1 through 9.
Fiscal Matter 1 consists of 3 contracts for on-call fencing services. Fiscal Matter 2 is a contract with the Public Resources Advisory Group. Fiscal Matter 3 is a contract with the Justice Management Institute. Fiscal Matter 4 is a contract with Mechanical Engineering and Construction Corporation. Fiscal Matter 5 is a contract with Columbia Telecommunications Corporation. Fiscal Matter 6 is a contract with Technical Specialties Incorporated. Fiscal Matter 7 consists of 19 contracts with the Department of Aging for in-home respite care. Fiscal Matter 8 is a contract with the trustee of the Charles Gehringer Revocable Trust. And Fiscal Matter 9 is a contract with the Municipal Code Corporation.
Thank you, Mr. Secretary. Any questions or comments from the members? Yes, Councilman Quirk.
Mr. Chairman, thank you. I just wanted to just call your attention to Fiscal Matter 8. Definitely ask for your support. And I did want to thank and appreciate the efforts of the administration and Amy Grassi. Basically, we've been working on acquiring 4.04 acres over off of Washington Avenue in the Lansdowne Hillthorpe area. And I know this is something that's really important for the community, a little more passive open space through program open space fund. So just appreciate your support.
Any additional questions or comments? Hearing none, is there a motion to approve fiscal matters 1 through 9?
So moved.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Mr. Secretary, please call the roll on fiscal matters 1 through 9.
Mr. Jones?
Aye.
Mr. Quirk?
Aye.
Mrs. Allman?
Aye.
Mr. Katch?
Aye.
Mr. Marks?
Aye.
Mrs. Bevins?
Aye.
Mr. Crandall?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Fiscal matters 1 through 9 is approved. We'll now consider all miscellaneous business. Mr. Secretary, first item, please.
Resolution 48-18 is a resolution to authorize the county to accept a gift from the State of Maryland Department of Public Safety and Correctional Services.
Okay, Mr. Dorsey, how are you doing today?
Fine, Mr. Chairman. Good evening, Mr. Chairman and members of the County Council. Resolution 48-18 is a resolution for the county to accept a gift of funds from the Maryland Emergency Numbers Board. The total amount is $102,336. It's actually broken into 2 parts. The first part, $99,836, would be paid not to Baltimore County, but directly to the vendor who will be providing training for the 911 staff, both in terms of the 3 major protocols, medical, fire, and police response, as well as training for the telecommunicators, as well as recertification and quality assurance. This training would be provided to them to maintain our certification in terms of our facility. There's an additional $2,500 that would be paid directly to Baltimore County. That would provide for public educational promotional materials that would assist in us providing information to the public regarding the proper use of the 911 center.
Thank you, Mr. Dorsey. Are there any questions or comments? Hearing none, Mr. Secretary, please. No, is there a motion to approve Resolution 48-18?
I'll move it.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Mr. Secretary, please call the roll on Resolution 48-18.
Mr. Jones?
Aye.
Mrs. Allman?
Aye.
Mr. Katch?
Aye.
Mr. Marks?
Aye.
Mrs. Bevins?
Aye.
Mr. Crandall?
Aye.
Mr. Quirk?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Resolution 48-18 is passed.
Thank
Mr.
you.
Secretary, next item, please.
Resolution 49-18 is sponsored by Councilman Quirk. This is a resolution to approve the refund of property taxes collected from John Smith, who is a disabled veteran and entitled to an exemption under state law.
I will move it.
I'll second.
It's been moved and seconded. Mr. Secretary, please call the roll on Resolution 49-18.
Mr. Quirk?
Aye.
Mr. Jones?
Aye.
Mr. Marks?
Aye.
Mrs. Bevins?
Aye.
Mr. Crandall?
Aye.
Mrs. Allman?
Aye.
Mr. Katch?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Resolution 49-18 is passed. Mr. Secretary, next item, please.
Resolution 50-18 is sponsored by Councilwoman Allman. This is a resolution to approve the refund of property taxes collected from Paul Johnson, who is a disabled veteran.
It's my honor to move it.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Mr. Secretary, please call the roll on Resolution 50-18.
Mrs. Almond?
Aye.
Mr. Jones?
Aye.
Mr. Marks?
Aye.
Mrs. Bevins?
Aye.
Mr. Crandall?
Aye.
Mr. Quirk?
Aye.
Mr. Catch?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Resolution 50-18 is passed. Mr. Secretary, next item, please.
Resolution 51-18 is sponsored by Councilman Catch. This is a resolution to approve the refund of property taxes collected from Charles McCullough, who is a disabled veteran.
It's my honor to, Mr. Chairman, it's my honor to move Resolution 51-18.
Second. It's been moved and seconded. Mr. Secretary, please call the roll on Resolution 51-18.
Mr. Catch?
Aye.
Mr. Jones?
Aye.
Mr. Marks?
Aye.
Mrs. Bevins?
Aye.
Mr. Crandall? Mr. Quirk?
Aye.
Mrs. Almond?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Resolution 51-18 is passed. Mr. Secretary, next item, please.
Resolution 52-18 is sponsored by Councilman Jones. This is a resolution to approve the refund of property taxes collected from Skip Cross, who is a disabled veteran.
It's my honor and privilege to move that resolution.
I'll second it.
It's been moved and seconded. Mr. Secretary, please call the roll on Resolution 52-18.
Mr. Jones?
Aye.
Mr. Marks?
Aye.
Mrs. Bevins?
Aye.
Mr. Crandall?
Aye.
Mr. Quirk?
Aye.
Mrs. Almond?
Aye.
Mr. Catch?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Resolution 52-18 is passed. Mr. Secretary, next item, please.
Resolution 53-18 is sponsored by Councilman Jones, a resolution to approve the refund of property taxes collected from James Jackson, who is a disabled veteran.
It's my honor to move that resolution.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Mr. Secretary, please call the roll on Resolution 53-18.
Mr. Jones?
Aye.
Mr. Marks?
Aye.
Mrs. Bevins?
Aye.
Mr. Crandall?
Aye.
Mr. Quirk?
Aye.
Mrs. Almond?
Aye.
Mr. Catch?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Resolution 53-18 is passed. Mr. Secretary, next item, please.
Resolution 54-18 is sponsored by Councilman Jones, a resolution to approve the refund of property taxes collected from William Jackson, who is a disabled veteran.
It's my honor to move the resolution.
Second it.
It's been moved and seconded. Mr. Secretary, please call the roll on Resolution 54-18.
Mr. Jones?
Aye.
Mr. Quirk?
Aye.
Mrs. Almond?
Aye.
Mr. Catch?
Aye.
Mr. Marks?
Aye.
Mrs. Bevins?
Aye.
Mr. Crandall?
Resolution 54-18 is passed. Mr. Secretary, next item, please.
Resolution 55-18 is sponsored by Councilwoman Bevins. This is a resolution to approve the refund of property taxes collected from Lewis Eichenroad, who is a disabled veteran.
It's my privilege to move it.
I'll second it. It's been moved and seconded. Mr. Secretary, please call the roll on Resolution 55-18.
Mrs. Bevins?
Aye.
Mr. Jones?
Aye.
Mr. Quirk?
Aye.
Mrs. Almond?
Aye.
Mr. Catch?
Aye.
Mr. Marks? Mr. Crandall?
Ayes have it. Resolution 55-18 is passed. Mr. Secretary, next item, please.
Resolution 56-18 is sponsored by Councilwoman Bevins. This is a resolution to approve the refund of property taxes collected from Ola Sushko, who is a blind person and entitled to an exemption under state law.
I'm honored to move it.
I'll
Second.
second it. It's been moved and seconded. Mr. Secretary, please call the roll of Resolution 56-18.
Mrs. Bevins?
Aye.
Mr. Jones?
Aye.
Mr. Quirk?
Aye.
Mrs. Almond?
Aye.
Mr. Catch?
Aye.
Mr. Marks? Mr. Crandall?
Ayes have it. Resolution 56-18 is passed. Mr. Secretary, next item, please.
Resolution 57-18 is sponsored by Councilwoman Bevins. This is a resolution to approve the refund of property taxes collected from Jay Talent, who is a disabled veteran.
It's my privilege to move it.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Mr. Secretary, please call the roll on Resolution 57-18.
Mrs. Bevins?
Aye.
Mr. Jones?
Aye.
Mr. Quirk?
Aye.
Mrs. Almond?
Aye.
Mr. Catch?
Aye.
Mr. Marks? Mr. Crandall?
Ayes have it. Resolution 57-18 is passed. Mr. Secretary, next item, please.
Resolution 58-18 is sponsored by Councilman Crandall, a resolution to approve the refund of property taxes collected from Harry Jackson III, who is a disabled veteran.
2 days from Independence Day, it is my honor to move the resolution.
I'll second it. It's been moved and seconded. Mr. Secretary, please call the roll of Resolution 58-18.
Mr. Crandall?
Aye.
Mr. Jones?
Aye.
Mr. Quirk?
Aye.
Mrs. Almond?
Aye.
Mr. Catch?
Aye.
Mr. Marks? Mrs. Bevins?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Resolution 58-18 is passed. Mr. Secretary, next item, please.
Resolution 59-18 is sponsored by Councilman Quirk, a resolution to approve the refund of property taxes collected from Donald Barth, who is a disabled veteran.
I will move it.
I'll
Second.
second it. It's been moved and seconded. Mr. Secretary, please call the roll of Resolution 59-18.
Mr. Quirk?
Aye.
Mr. Jones?
Aye.
Mrs. Almond?
Aye.
Mr. Catch?
Aye.
Mr. Marks?
Aye.
Mrs. Bevins?
Aye.
Mr. Crandall?
Ayes have it. Resolution 59-18 is passed. Mr. Secretary, next item, please.
This is a request from the county executive that the council confirm his nomination of Mr. Jeffrey L. Foreman to serve as chairman of the Baltimore County Ethics Commission.
Is Mr. Foreman here today? Okay, is there a motion to approve the appointment?
I'll move it.
Second?
It's been moved and seconded. Mr. Secretary, please call a roll on the appointment.
Mr. Jones?
Aye.
Mr. Quirk?
Aye.
Mrs. Allman?
Aye.
Mr. Catch?
Aye.
Mr. Marks?
Aye.
Mrs. Bevins?
Aye.
Mr. Crandall?
Aye.
Ayes have it. The appointment is approved. Jeffrey Foreman to the Baltimore County Ethics Commission. Next item, Mr. Secretary.
This is a letter from the county executive requesting the council confirm his reappointment of J. Michael Lawler to the Baltimore County Ethics Commission.
Is Mr. Lawler here? Now, is there a motion to approve the appointment?
I'll move it. Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Mr. Secretary, please call the roll on the appointment.
Mr. Jones?
Aye.
Mrs. Allman?
Aye.
Mr. Catch?
Aye.
Mr. Marks?
Aye.
Mrs. Bevins?
Aye.
Mr. Crandall?
Aye.
Mr. Quirk?
Aye.
Ayes have it. The appointment is approved. Mr. Secretary, next item, please.
This is an item that needs to be read into the record. It's from the Director of Budget and Finance regarding the awarding of a contract over $25,000 by a process other than a formal competitive bid. And there's one contract this evening, Tech Ops Specialty Vehicles LLC. The contract is for $95,521.
Okay. Mr. Secretary, next item, please.
Resolution 60-18 is a resolution to authorize Baltimore County to exchange with the Board of Education of Baltimore County a county-owned parcel of land. That is for introduction only this evening.
Okay, next item, Mr. Secretary.
Resolution 61-18 is a resolution to authorize the county executive to enter into a written agreement with Red Run Station Limited Partnership for the payment of stipulated amounts in lieu of regular real property taxes. This also is for introduction only this evening.
Okay. Is there any additional business? There may be. Mr. Secretary, is there any further business?
One further item, Mr. Chairman, there are two bills for introduction that were left off of the agenda. Bill 56-18, sponsored by Councilman Catch, property tax credits for retired veterans, and Bill 57-18, also by Mr. Catch, property tax credits for public safety officers. These are for introduction this evening.
Okay.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes.
if I could, real quick, point of personal privilege.
Oh, absolutely,
I
please.
just want to recognize Heather in the back. Heather's been great. I appreciate you coming tonight, and thank you for putting up with me for the last 6 months. Appreciate all your support. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, thank you. Who's Heather, Councilman Quirk?
That's it?
Well, is there a motion to adjourn the meeting?
I'll move it.
It's been moved and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. As is customary, the meeting is adjourned, first of all. As is customary, anyone who has signed up prior to the meeting with the secretary is allowed 3 minutes to speak. Mr. Secretary, are there any speakers signed up to speak this evening?
There are no speakers, Mr. Chairman.
There are no speakers. Okay. Thank you very much for coming out, everyone, and I hope you have yourself a wonderful evening and stay cool. And that's it. Happy 4th of July. Independence Day to the greatest country in the face of the earth.